Still coming to you live here from Central Recreation and Fitness Center here in the heart of Quezon City for the continuation of the elimination games ng ating Far East Basketball League Season 1. Kami naman. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Charles Bechong here, Coach Melo Navarro and Angelica Sarmiento at courtside. And this is the third game of our Friday quadruple header. It's gonna be the battle between Rizal Technological University Blue Thunders going up against Arandia College. And these two teams, Coach, looking to bounce back from their respective losses nung nakaraang laro nila on Tuesday.
Well, this is gonna be an exciting ball game dahil parehong kupunan nga. Gusto makabawi doon sa kanilang previous losses and this is the best way to kumbaga to spend your Friday evening, no?
That's
to
correct.
watch a collegiate basketball.
So the problem for RTU nung nakaraang game nila, they started strong, Coach, but they failed to finish strong din.
Well, they actually faced a familiar foe, itong PUP. In fact, during halftime, they were only down by 5, but it was during the second half where itong PUP really stepped up dun sa kanilang depensa which caused this game to blow wide open. 81-63 ang naging resulta ng laron to.
On the other side naman, the Arandia College Rhinos came into this game missing a lot of key players, mainly Jigs and Hans Querido, Ray Igot, and RJ Guerrero. Kapag ka nawala talaga yan, Coach, hirap na hirap sila eh.
It really is a challenge para dito sa Arandia. They're a strong team on paper. Pero yun nga, they need those active bodies. They were unable to close out ball games and they were able to keep in step for the most part of that game. But same story dun sa nangyari dito sa RTU. It was in the fourth quarter kung saan kinapos para makuha yung panalo.
For the Rizal Technological University, number 5, John Prolies, his game against the PUP, he was one of the bright spots for the Blue Thunders despite their frustrating loss against PUP.
Well, able to knock down a couple of three-pointers in that ball game. Pero yun nga, that was on a losing effort para dito sa kanya. And a lot will be expected from him in this ball game. And nakita nga natin dito, he was one of the guys na maaga dito, no, warming up. So we could expect him to really perform well this evening.
For the Arandia College Rhinos, number 67, Jigs Querido, the brother of Hans Querido, nung nakaraang laro nila, nanalo sila against the College of St. Catherine, Quezon City. He had 17 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 steals. So pinag-uusapan natin dito, kapag nawala talaga ang isa sa mga Querido brothers, talagang nahihirapan sila. Nagko-collapse yung team nila.
But it's all about yun nga, the availability of those players. And sabi nga natin, mapapakinabangan mo lang for as long as they're suited up. At ngayon, he is here and I'm sure he's gonna make up for that missed game.
So makikita natin kung sino ang makakabawi pagkatapos ng kanilang mapait na pagkatalo after we turn it over sa ating venue announcer, Gio Cruz.
Kaya mo next time pare, sabi ko babaklasin niyo to para dito lang yan.
Ingat sila sa inyo ha. Mag-iingat sila sa inyo ha. Ha? Magbusog lang kayo, okay lang.
Nakamute o nakamute.
It's between the Arandia College and the RTU Blue Tigers. Now let's meet the service first from the Arandia Riders. Number 12, Chris Garcia. Number 21, Brian Alarcon. Number 51, Arandia. Number 67, Jinx Querido. And number 0, Brazil.
And the Arandia College, these two teams, coach, galing to pareha sa talo, so definitely they will want to bounce back from their respective losses noong Tuesday.
And you would see right here, mabilis agad yung pace ng ating ball game. RTU scoring the first basket.
Arandia College down by 3 ngayon. Here they go, and the foul is going to be called against Stephen Toralba, or Jacob Trinidad rather. Ito itong dalawang kupunan natin, coach. They're missing some key players for Rizal Technological University. Si Antonio Nitura, coming from the Nitura family, yung mga athletes talaga. So, with his absence right now, this definitely will be a big factor for them.
Well, he's one of the leaders, also na stabilizer para dito sa kanyang kupunan. He's gonna be missed here in this game, and makita mo nga ngayon, sinasamantala yan nitong Arandia. They're attacking quickly, not allowing the defense of RTU to set up.
For Arandia College naman, Hans Querido, the brother of Jigs Querido. Wala naman ngayon yan. And we all know, kapag nagsabay yung dalawa, yung Querido brothers, it's always deadly for their opponent kapag ka nandoon sila dahil sobrang familiar nila sa isa't isa eh. Meantime, here are the RTU Blue Thunder. That's Harabejo scoring his first basket here in this game.
Good move going to the baseline. You know, no help right there para dito sa Arandia.
Here they are. He drops it in. Won't go. And the ball will go the Blue Thunder side.
So a couple of defensive possessions there. RTU forcing the ball to the baseline. So naka-funnel sila, no, going to that sideline and baseline.
Jacob Trinidad has the leather right now. A lot of time on their shot clock. Nakasona lang ang depensa dito ng Arandia. And there's a foul against Piedad.
And Arius Soriano showing us how to break 2-3 zone, going to his left, challenging the big guys of Arandia and getting a foul right there.
When you break 2-3 zones kasi, coach, your passing has to be accurate talaga eh.
Oo, kailangan ball movement and you have to attack the gaps. At yun nga ang ginawa doon itong si Arius, reading that defense well.
It would be a lot more fun and interesting, coach, no, kung kompleto itong dalawang kupunan natin. Yung talagang best lineup nila.
Of course, dahil mga competitors itong mga players natin. If I beat you, gusto ko yung kompleto kayo, di ba? Yung talagang, kumbaga, full lineup.
Tsaka para pag natalo, coach, hindi mo masasabi na kasi wala si ganito, wala si ganyan eh.
Oo, totoo yan.
Here they go again. Here's Trinidad dropping it off. Won't go para kay Anton.
Ball movement has been efficient para dito sa RTU. Just couldn't buy a basket that time.
And that pass from Doring was too strong and too high for anyone to catch, even the opponents.
He had a good intention and he wanted to put a lot of pressure sa RTU para mapilitang bumaba. But then again, yun nga, yung execution of that pass.
Toralba, who's one of the instrumental players for RTU. Soriano thought about it. 7 on the shot clock. And there's a foul against Jeff Antion.
In a case of poor spacing right there for RTU. Nag-anticipate na yung defender of that ball screen. Hindi nag-slip kaya medyo sumikip sila dun.
Gahabol pa rin dito ang Arandia. 7-1 is the score. 7 and 12 remaining here in the first quarter. Jigs Querido. Brian Alarcon on the receiving end.
A good read right there from Alarcon. He was being denied off that handoff. And alam niya nga niya na open yung baseline. He went for that glass.
Here's Toralba. Trinidad fires a three-pointer in and out. Ito na ulit ang Arandia Rhinos. Doring, top of the key three. off the iron. Wala pa din yan. They get the offensive rebound. The reverse won't go.
A wasted opportunity for Arandia. They had 3 chances in that possession.
Trinidad, what a move. Everything but the shot for Jacob Trinidad.
May halong gigil pa yung ating parehong kupunan.
Scoreless itong dalawang kupunan natin in the last 2 minutes of action. Doring. And again, overpassing on that one. Here's Stephen Toralba against Piedad. Brian Alarcon recovers. Takbo ngayon ulit ang mga nakaputi. Here's Jigs Querido. Full head of steam, Jigs Querido, making it look so easy.
And that's what you love about this guy, itong si Jigs Querido. Pwede na rin mag-point guard eh.
Yun naman lagi yung ginagawa nila as we see there a basket from Jacob Trinidad. Pero going back to our thoughts, Coach, yun talaga yung ginagawa ni Jigs Querido and Hans Querido pagka nandito sila sa loob. Kapag may nakakuha, they're always looking for that forward pass.
And what a luxury for Arandia. Diba? Yung best rebounders mo could also put the ball down. That takes away a lot of pressure on the guards.
And also can take it strong to the cup.
Oo,
kapag
totoo.
may mismatch. 9-6 is the score. 5 minutes and 14 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Brian Alarcon is on the line right now. You can remember he missed a couple of free throws. And he misses another.
And those missed free throws gonna be a crucial factor down the line para dito sa Arandia.
And he makes one. Putting pressure on defense. Full court. Itong Arandia College. Agad namang binasag. Itong Blue Thunder. 15 on the shot clock. Here's Escoto against Querido. Well defended. Jigs Querido na ulit ang nagbababa. Here he goes. Jigs Querido lost control of the leather. Soriano gets blocked by Garcia. What a defensive recovery.
Oh, grabe yun. Just when you thought you already had an open layup, yung help defense from behind made that play possible.
Ito na ulit sila. Soriano. Fake pass. And the three-pointer is good for Soriano.
Wide open para dito kay Soriano. He's gonna take that all day. If you're Arandia, you gotta adjust on defense.
Brian Alarcon's shot once again is a miss. Para may takip yung ring netong Arandia College.
Nandun na sa loob eh, no? Niluluwa pa.
Here's Jigs Querido. Another miss. But there's a foul.
And even the best finisher para dito sa Arandia, missing that layup. Kaya mag-alala, masisimulan rin yung Friday night.
That's correct.
Pinakamadali.
The night is still young. 7 o'clock pa lang. Here's Jigs Querido. Probably the most stable guy of the Arandia Rhinos. Hits 2 free throws. 4 pa rin ang lamang ng RTU. 12-8 is the score. 3:57 remaining here in the first quarter. Toralba has it. Over to Soriano. 12 on the 24. Soriano beats his defender. Drops it down. Escoto the reverse.
What a beautiful move mula kay Escoto. Pinahirap pa. He was already open on the left side of the floor going for that reverse.
Alarcon now to Jigs Querido. Sobrang basic tignan sa kanya ng basketball coach, no?
And it all started with a great ball movement na pinakita nitong Arandia, giving that release pass up top and finding that rolling Querido.
Here's Escoto. Inside Serrano. Another reverse.
Big to big action from Escoto to Serrano. Another point in the paint para sa RTU.
Garcia off the backboard is good. You know, normally coach kapag inbound, point guard yung hinahanap mo eh, di ba? Pero ang Arandia College, si Jigs Querido ang hinahanap sa inbound.
That's modern basketball for you para dito sa Arandia. Anybody, and yun nga, to highlight, their big guy ang nag-lead in ng break.
Here's Prolies. Traveling violation ang itatawag sa kanya. Tatlo na lang inahabol ng Arandia. 16-13, 2 minutes and 36 seconds here in the first.
And this is where it's gonna be interesting. Yung second unit of both teams already on the floor. Kung sino ba yung makakasustain ng magandang panimula.
To Jigs Querido, nilabas na dito. For Arandia College, we will see kung sino yung magsi-step up gaya nga ng sabi ni Coach Melo. And immediately a turnover for Brian Alarcon. Not really having his best game so far, pero maaga pa naman.
And a miscommunication right.
Logical University still with the lead. Sila naman ngayon ang pume-pressure. Pagdato, well read by Escoto. Toralba once again is wide open.
That time around, Toralba sumilip pa sa side mirror before taking that shot. And that's the luxury partner of being on top of that press. No? Ikaw ang malilibre dun sa layup.
That's correct. So 5 straight points agad yun for Stephen Toralba. Evangelista against Toralba, another steal. Here he goes again. Stephen Toralba, 7 straight points.
And this has turned out to be a Toralba show late here in the first.
Ihirapan makababa ng bola dito ang Arandia.
Basket is good for Eton Gamatise.
And the basket is good.
That's his second.
For Bonatise.
Bonatise going strong to the basket, showing us how to break a press.
Usually, coach, kapag ka pinipress ka, di ba, ang mortal sim, dadalin mo sa gilid. Because the line will act as a tertiary defender. But that time, yung speed nito ni Gonatise, na-beat niya yung kalaban eh.
No, pero meron talagang exception sa rule eh. No?
Muntik pang mawala sa kanila yung bola. Prolies, offensive rebound, kicks it out. Here's Toralba. Serrano, top of the key three. That one was short. 47 seconds remaining here in the first. 23-15 is the score. 12 on the shot clock. Another steal for the Blue Thunder. John Prolies, what will he do? Ooh! Stephen Toralba hitting the deck hard on that one. And there will be a review.
Yeah, oo. It was a hard fall para dito kay Toralba. He was off-balanced.
Good thing he's visibly okay right now. But when we saw that fall from Stephen Toralba, mukhang masakit eh.
Dun sa bilis nung action, you know, he went for that shot and somebody was behind him doon sa blind side niya, kaya medyo masama yung bagsak niya doon.
So, mid-air, he got fouled. And then natumba pa siya. And then nauntog pa siya.
And that's the toughness nitong si Toralba, quickly standing up and shaking things up para dito.
Okay, so may verdict ng ating referees. Tignan natin ulit, coach. Oh.
No, I thought it was coming from someone behind, pero ito nga. On that, after that shot, there was a hit on the face nitong si Toralba.
Upon review, unsportsmanlike foul on number 6, Dexter DeMar for excessive hard contact.
So an unsportsmanlike foul on Dexter Lupar. Excessive contact. And luckily, Stephen Toralba is okay right now.
And the thing about that play, pasok na yung tira eh. It was already about to go out of that net. At nagkaroon pa nga ng contact. So it's gonna be a big blow para dito sa panig ng Arandia. As RTU are already able to blow this game wide to a 12-point lead.
And 9 of those 12 all coming from Stephen Toralba alone. Oh, Antonio Nitura is present here in this game. Kanina tinitignan natin, wala siya eh.
A lot of surprises ano, para dito sa RTU.
Meantime, it's Prolles wide open for that alley-oop. Great high-low play from the big guys.
At itong Arandia, kung meron silang Jigs Querido, meron ding parang power point guard dito sa RTU.
Speaking of power point guard, Antonio Nitura, a wingman who has the skills of a point guard. Here's Alejo. No time left. 16-point lead for Rizal Technological University. What a start coming from the Blue Thunder, especially from Stephen Toralba, coach.
Oh, Stephen Toralba, again, it all started on defense. They were able to force 4 turnovers which resulted to easy baskets, kaya nakuha nila itong kalamangan.
31-15, Rizal Technological University in the lead. Second quarter has just begun. Dito pa rin tayo sa Central Recreation and Fitness Center in the heart of Quezon City para sa ating FEBL Far East Basketball League Season 1. Kami naman, and after the first 10 minutes of action, the score is 31-15 in favor of the RTU Blue Thunder. Especially most of the damage came from one player. That's Stephen Toralba, coach.
Oo, kaya itong Arandia quickly adjusting at the start of the second. Nahanap na naman nila sa ilalim, no? Itong si Querido.
And Jigs Querido scoring the first basket of the second quarter.
It's really more of taking care of the basketball para dito sa panig ng Arandia. They gave a lot of easy baskets para dito sa RTU.
Here's Antonio Nitura, just in the nick of time with 3 seconds left.
And making it look so simple itong si Nitura, that fadeaway jumper. That's a tough one.
9:03 remaining here in the second. 33-17 is the score. Lamang pa rin ng RTU. Jigs Querido, the offensive rebound. Garcia, wala siyang mapasahan. 7 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Jigs Querido, what will he do? He kicks it out. Alarcon won't go. Garcia fighting for it. And RTU Blue Thunder gains possession after that loose ball.
But you gotta love the effort mula dito sa Arandia. This is a different energy we're seeing from them.
Serrano wasting no time. Jigs Querido recovering. Doring. Wala pa din. Piedad. It has been their problem since the first quarter, coach. They're getting open looks. They're getting the best possible shots. They just couldn't convert on them.
A lot of point-blank misses para dito sa Arandia. Had they made those shots, this would have been a close game. But yun nga, sabi mo, maaga pa naman here in the game. They could still adjust. But it needs to start now para dito sa Arandia.
On the line is Piedad, who missed the first. He's going to be instrumental here in this game without the services of Hans Querido.
But again, those missed free throws hurting itong Arandia in this game. That's already the 5th missed free throw para sa kanila.
8 minutes and 15 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 33-17 in favor of the Blue Thunder. Give and go action! What a play from the Blue Thunder! Angelo De Guzman. Here's Doring, wide open. Still couldn't get that basket to go. Finally, something good happening for them, courtesy of Garcia.
Hard-earned points para dito sa Arandia. Garcia getting that second chance opportunity.
Nitura. That's way off. Piedad against Antonio Nitura. One push is all he needed.
Yun yung talagang alam kung paano gumamit ng katawan eh.
Prolies gets blocked by Jigs Quirido.
11 seconds on the
And
shot
Querido working on both ends of the floor that time around, denying that shot.
11 seconds on the shot clock. Angelo De Guzman has it. Down to 7. De Guzman, traveling violation. Kita niya ang lapad dong sumalubong sa kanya, si Piedad.
Yun yung literal talaga na bumped into a wall.
Quirido won't go. Piedad against Prolies. Piedad finally gets his basket.
And that's patience for you, Piedad, with that ball fake.
And an offensive foul on John Prolies. It's not every day you see, Coach, ang nagpa-facilitate ng offense nyo. Big guy.
Oo eh. But that time around, that was Soriano called for that offensive foul. He was really surprised on that call.
Brian Alarcon now to Jigs Quirido against Prolies. 12 on the shot clock. And there's a foul.
That is a good seal para dito kay Piedad, no, recognizing the mismatch. And maganda rin doon sa guards nila, nakakita rin naman agad yung pwesto.
And a timeout has been called by the Arandia College Rhinos. 6 minutes and 22 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 35-23, RTU still in the lead. Six minutes and 22 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 35-23 is the score. Lamang pa rin ang RTU Blue Thunders. They have been in the driver's seat since the first quarter, Coach.
They were able to maintain this 12-point lead despite the strong start nitong Arandia.
And another miss coming from the Rhinos. Here's Daet. Brian Alarcon on him. Met up top by Jigs Quirido. Ito na ulit ang Arandia Rhinos. Doring. Finally, their first three-point basket here in this game.
Much needed basket para dito sa Arandia. But what about the effort mula kay Querido? Siya nakasupalpal, siya rin na nag-assist.
3 misses coming from the Blue Thunder. Here's Nitura. Basket and one. Agad namang binawi yung tres doon ni Doring.
And itong si Doring could not believe that call, pero nandun eh. He was caught reaching in. And a great job mula dito kay Nitura. Inantay talaga niya yung depensa. He knew that it was coming.
And it all started, Coach, doon sa tatlong offensive rebounds na binigay ng Arandia sa RTU.
Totoo yan. If you're Arandia, you cannot allow RTU to have multiple possessions. So yung effort talaga in boxing out, kailangan makita mo ngayon.
Alarcon now to Garcia. 5:28 remaining here in the second quarter, and another three-pointer courtesy of Garcia.
But if you're Arandia, that's a good sign. Outside shots starting to fall for them.
38-29. Here's De Guzman. Trading punches na itong dalawang kupunan natin, Coach. Alarcon loses the leather And they turn the ball over.
Oh, they're trying to quicken the pace, talking about Arandia. Pero yun nga yung kumbaga kakambal no? When you speed up, talagang prone to committing turnovers.
A risky pass on the Blue Thunder squad. And Angeles converts on that layup.
For RTU, they're very efficient in finding yung mga rim runners nila.
Another miss coming from the Arandia College Rhinos. Here's Antonio Nitura, wasting no time. Wala pa din. Piedad on a foot race against Nitura. Nilabas pa yung bola. Great defense from Nitura.
Oh, not giving up that time was Nitura.
Siya pa yung nakatapik papunta sa kanyang teammate. After that miss, 4:10 remaining here in the second quarter.
And this-
42-29.
And this is a huge test of character para dito kay Kyran Piedad. He's been missing easy shots, pero makikita mo, andun pa rin yung effort niya to play defense. He's just focusing on the next play.
And that's what you always tell us, Coach, yung mga players mo. Next play mentality.
Parang hindi yun ang nasabi ko sa'yo last time.
Meantime, it's Antonio Nitura knocking down a three-pointer, extending the lead to 15 points, 44-29.
Oh, to add to the woes of Arandia, natawagan pa ng technical foul ang kanilang head coach.
It's gotta be big, especially for Arandia. May halong frustration na din, Coach. No? You trade baskets and minsan hindi ka pa nakakascore. Tapos may iskoran ka pa.
Yun eh. Nagpapatong-patong. But again, they had a great start dito sa ating second quarter. But yung stability itong RTU was evident. And not only maintaining the lead, nadagdagan pa nila. And yun nga, that adds to the frustration of Arandia, especially that they missed a lot of free throws. They missed a lot of easy baskets. They need to regain composure here because this is still the first half. Mahaba-haba pa at marami pang pwede mangyari.
3 minutes and 53 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 45-29. 16 points ang kalamangan ng RTU. Di pa rin makakonvert dito ang Arandia. Nitura once again. Diet! Skying high for that stick back. Doring, transition 3. Doring, wala pa din. And the push is going to be called against Kyrian Piedad. But talk about that putback from Diet, Coach.
Out of nowhere. Grabe yung tinalon niya dun. Everybody was caught napping on that play.
18-point lead for the RTU Blue Thunder squad. Here's Nitura. 3:19 remaining here in the first half. Prolies. Wow! Sean Angeles moving without the ball.
But what about that pass? Putting on the goggles. Ganda nung no-look pass na yun.
And it has ballooned to 20 big points. 49-29. 2:55 remaining. Jigs Querido short on that three-pointer. Garcia, finally, he knocks it down from distance.
A foul away from the basketball has been called here.
I believe that's on Sean Angeles, their team captain.
Oh, bola. Babalik dito sa Arandia. This could be a start of a run for them. Try to end the first half strong.
Something that they can have, or they can actually bring into the third quarter. But they're living and dying on the three, Coach.
Medyo hindi pa rin clear, no? Kung ano yung main point of attack nitong Arandia. But that time around, they got bailed with that foul. A mortal sin para dito sa RTU.
You know, with the evolution of basketball, Coach, yung possessionless and yung sa 3 points, pero hindi pa din pwede na doon kayo aasa lahat, Coach.
Oh, it's one of your weapons. You have to take it if it's open. But then again, you have to mix it up. Inside out ang kailangan maging atake dyan.
You cannot solely rely on your long distance bombs dahil nakikita natin dito sa Arandia, hindi talaga pumapasok o hindi maganda yung percentage nila so far from the 3.
And also, it puts you at a disadvantage kasi 3 points most likely, long rebound yan. It gives RTU a chance to activate their running game.
49-33 is the score. 2:25 remaining here in the first half.
RTU here having troubles in inbounding that basketball.
Easily broken naman doon yung press. Here's Nitura once again. Offensive rebound. Masyadong mataas yung pasa. Here's Jigs Querido. Garcia won't go. Kanila pa rin ang bola. Garcia. Alarcon. Now to Doring. 5 on the shot clock. Nawala pa yung bola. Angeles. Now it's Stephen Toralba once again. Doring on him. No problem, says Stephen Toralba.
A lot of contact on that last play, but Toralba showing us the upper body strength to finish that shot.
He's in double digits right now at 14 points. Querido bustling his way inside. And Dexter Lupar with that offensive rebound and the reverse.
Again, it's all about the effort para dito sa Arandia. Dexter Lupar, one of the guys na pwede nilang asahan for those second chance opportunities.
Another offensive rebound on the side of the RTU Blue Thunder. 56 seconds remaining here in the first half.
And that's the only way to stop itong si Jigs Querido. You really gotta foul him and foul him hard.
Hindi mo na siya pwedeng bigyan ng opening, coach.
Oo,
Even from half court, di niya na pwedeng makuha yung bola.
And if you're a guard, yun talaga yung gagawin mo. Dadakmain mo na yung bola.
Siguro for RTU, okay na mababa nila yung bola. Kahit sino, wag lang si Jigs Querido dahil pag siya na yung nagbaba ng bola, hindi niya na ibabalik yan.
And problema talaga because he attracts a lot of attention. And sometimes, yun nga, kanina nakabigay ng 2 assist to a 3-pointer. So you want to take the ball out of his hands if you're RTU.
Here's Daet. 45 seconds remaining here in the first half. 51-37. Then on the 24. Toralba has it. Against Lupar. 5 seconds. Arabejo nowhere to go. 2 seconds. You have to put it up.
They were unaware of the shot clock that time. Good defense para dito sa panig ng Arandia. It all started with that great ball screen coverage. And it was Dexter Lupar once again who made that possible.
"20 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 1 second differential between shot clock and game clock. Garcia steps back. Garcia way off.
And Garcia quickly apologizing to the bench. He knew it wasn't the best shot in that possession. Ang masakit pa ngayon, they're giving RTU enough time to score another basket.
They're applying full court pressure, but a steal. Here's Doring fading away. 2 seconds remaining. Nitura. And that will do it for the first 20 minutes of action here in this game. Rizal Technological University Blue Thunder still on the driver's seat. A commanding lead for them, 51-39 at the end of 2. Still coming to you live here from Central Recreation and Fitness Center here in the heart of Quezon City para sa ating FEBL Far East Basketball League Season 1. Kami naman, and this is the third game of our Friday quadruple header between RTU Blue Thunders and Arandia College. And so far, Coach, Arandia College, hindi pa rin nagiging maganda yung flow ng offense nila. And on the other side, it's the opposite. A team contribution, a total collective effort for the Blue Thunder squad.
Well, for the Blue Thunders, it all started with their defense, no, na nag-translate to that fluid offense that they had. Para naman sa Arandia, medyo shaky yung kanila naging first half. The points of attack are not yet that defined. But we've seen mga glimpse of greatness from them, yung mga extra passes nila. Like this place mula dito nga kila Querido. But a lot of guys need to step up in order for them to get back in this game.
And most of the damage. Pero tignan muna natin yung ating halftime stats, Coach. A total opposite of production. Itong nakikita natin dito.
Well, they're +9 in terms of field goal attempts, talking about RTU. And ang kapansin-pansin talaga dito, yung assist, no, 13-7. And look at the bench, providing 28 points compared only to the 4 of Arandia. That's really the game changer and the difference dito sa ball game na to. And if you're RTU, you want to keep pounding on those mismatches that you see underneath. Para naman sa Arandia, it's all about, kumbaga, settling down and finding yung kanilang mga mismatches. You know, they've seen a lot of good possessions mula dito kay Piedad underneath. They need to go to him more often here in the second half, but they need to step up on the defensive end and make some stops in order to get back dito sa ating laro.
On the bench points, Coach, one guy is responsible for all of that. Antonio Nitura, making things happen, although hindi catchy or hindi eye-popping yung kanyang mga score dito. He still makes things happen for the Blue Thunder squad.
Oh, Nitura, he's been everywhere dito sa ating ball game, leading the break, taking those outside shots, making plays possible inside, and most importantly, yun nga, na-mention mo kanina, he could play point right away. Nasiset agad nila yung kanilang opensa when he has that basketball, and really a matchup problem. Itong si Nitura has that basketball smarts of a guard with the size of a forward, so really, this guy can go places.
Still, this is 12-point lead, 51-39. Hindi pa tapos ang lahat para sa Arandia, but definitely they have to do something and they have to do it right now, and they need to start on the defensive end.
Oh, this is a manageable deficit para dito sa panig ng Arandia. If they can bring this down to at least 5 points at the end of the third, it's going to be an exciting game come forth.
And a miss from Brian Alarcon. He still hasn't found his groove. Ito na ulit ang RTU. Trinidad, top of the key, 3 won't go. Antion fighting for it. But there were a couple of white shirts to recover that leather.
And that's going to be key para dito sa Arandia. Kailangan talaga malimitahan nila to just 1 shot per possession itong RTU.
Ganun yung ginawa sa kanila no first half, Coach. 1 shot per possession.
Oo. And ito, speaking of going to the mismatches, Querido finding that driving lane against dito kay Jeff Antion.
And that will be a tall order for Jeff Antion guarding Jigs Querido. Much taller and wider player. Inikutan lang. Jigs Querido gets fouled.
Talk about going to your strengths, no? Itong Arandia, in the last couple of possessions, able to get the ball to the hands of their best offensive player, and so far maganda yung nagiging resulta.
Meanwhile, let's turn it over to our courtside reporter Angelica Sarmiento.
With 16 points behind, the Rhinos have no plan to back down. Nasabi nga ni Lupar na wala sila sa focus in the first half ng dahil sa biyahe at pagod mula sa laro sa ibang liga. But now they're gonna give the real game in the remaining quarters. Doblehin ang depensa at realign ang laro sa kanilang sistema. Coach Mandel Martirez of the Blue Thunders reminded his players na huwag makumpiyansa dahil mahaba pa ang oras. And he also mentioned that he is happy to see that his players, coming from a loss in their previous game, are working on their errors. And he's hoping to be consistent this time. Charles?
Thank you so much, Angelica, for that report. Totoo naman yun, Coach, no? Yung galing kayo sa talo, you definitely want to bounce back. And para sa side ng Arandia, yung focus na wala sa kanila nung first quarter or nung first half rather, dahil dun sa technical foul na naibigay sa kanila na medyo nawala sila dun sa focus. Pero good thing na ngayon, still manageable pa naman. Hindi pa naman huli ang lahat para sa kanila.
Well, totoo yan. No? If you want to start things right for any team, and parang nga sa Arandia, not what they wanted, yung naging simula dito. But again, it's the end of the day, basketball, natatapos yan dun sa dulo. It's how you end that will matter. And they have all the chances here in this game with 8 minutes left.
Here's Brian Alarcon against Jacob Trinidad. Alarcon, nilabas pa yung bola. Escoto recovers it. Antion against Jigs Quirido. Basket and one for Jeff Antion.
Sabi ni Jeff Antion, enough is enough. Kanina mo pa ako inaatake. It is my turn. And he challenged 2 white shirts at that time. Able to get that shot off the glass. Pinakitaan tayo doon ng athleticism nitong si Jeff.
You love to see it from Jeff Antion. Never backing down from Jigs Quirido.
Fighter mode itong si Antion. And this is leading the trap right now.
16-point differential. 56-40, 7:34 remaining here in the third quarter. And the turnover for the Rhinos. Here's Torralba. Oh, off-balance shot. Still went in for Stephen Torralba.
If there's one thing that Torralba has really shown in this game, yung control niya. Diba, that time he was looking for somebody to bump to, pero iniwasan siya. Still able to gather his step and finish that shot.
Just the degree of difficulty on that shot was on another level.
Pero itong third quarter no RTU, starting kung paano rin yung ginawa nila doon sa first quarter. Forcing a lot of turnovers, and all of a sudden, 18 muli itong Kalamangan.
And basket is good. Count it and one para kay Jigs Quirido against Jeff Antion.
And if you're Jeff Antion, you do not want to give that left side of the floor dito kay Quirido. That's his strong side.
Or don't let Jigs Quirido get the basketball at all.
Easier said than done, pero yun talaga. If you wanna stop him, kung ayaw mo siya makashoot, dapat talaga wala siyang bola. Yun na lang yun eh. Because once he has that ball, he's very creative with those dribbles and with the soft touch that he has, imposibleng hindi makakashoot.
Ito na ulit ang Blue Thunders. Escoto hands it off. Torralba overshoots that one. Jigs Quirido. Now it's Doring. Takbo na ulit itong Arandia. Garcia missing on that left wing three. Escoto is pushing the pace right now. Napaganda pa. Muntik na nga sa kanilang mawala yung bola. Nakascore pa rin itong RTU. Ito na ulit. Torralba dropping it down low. Oh, look at the effort.
Grabe yung sipag na pinapakita, especially itong si Torralba.
And he makes them pay. Stephen Torralba, the steal and the basket, especially from long distance. Here's Jigs Quirido dropping it down low to Piedad.
And Jigs Quirido right there showing us that he could also facilitate dropping it off to Piedad for that easy two.
But you can't trade baskets against RTU, coach. You need to get stops. And that's not how you get a stop. Escoto knocking it down from distance.
Escoto playing a solid ball game already, has 4 assists. Ngayon naman nakapukul pa ng 3.
Jacob Trinidad is wide open. Touchdown for Jacob Trinidad.
It has been all RTU here in the third. What a way for them to really pound on those errors nitong Arandia.
Garcia, a tough contested layup for him.
And that's what he needs to do, not settle for those threes and take it strong to the hoop. Talking about tong si Garcia.
Torralba firing away. 3 3-pointers here in the third quarter for the Blue Thunder squad. 71-47. RTU Blue Thunder making them pay on the defensive side.
Andun talaga, they're making it tough for Arandia to get those their usual looks. At pagdating naman sa offense nila, they're moving that ball around. They're going to the guys na talagang maganda nilalaro ngayon.
Torralba missing on that layup. Here's Jigs Querido against 4. Jigs Querido, touchdown!
And you already mentioned 4 defenders. Pero nalusutan pa rin at nagawan pa rin ng paraan itong si Jigs Querido. One of the bright spots para dito sa Arandia.
Escoto tries another, makes another!
You have gotta be kidding me, partner. Grabe. Escoto kanina pa assist lang. Ngayon naman, taking matters into his own hands.
You just don't know what the Blue Thunder has in their bags.
Oh, we
Hindi mo alam
mentioned-
paano mo sila pipigilan eh.
Oo, totoo. We mentioned about their the total team effort na ginagawa nila. 28 bench points. Ngayon naman, di mo na alam kung sino babantayan because anybody can really score para dito sa RTU.
Just unbelievable team effort coming from the Blue Thunder squad. Ang hirap i-scout nito, coach, yung mga ganitong klaseng team. Di mo alam kung sino yung puputok each game.
That system for you. Yan talaga yung mga gusto natin makita, especially in college basketball.
Escoto tries another. Wala yan. Torralba recovers it. Risky pass. Trinidad. Won't go. Ito na ulit ang Arandia. Here's Doring. Stops. Kicks it out. Garcia. Wala pa din. 3 minutes and 11 seconds remaining here in the third. Here's Escoto. Thought about it. Ooh, and the pushing foul on Lupar.
Movement without a basketball para dito sa RT. Walang nakatayo lang. Even kumbaga walang time to relax if you're Arandia on the defensive end.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
23-point advantage for the RTU Blue Thunder squad. Oh, and a weak pass leading to a Jigs Querido layup.
Almost automatic para dito kay Querido. Torralba. Nothing much he could do there to stop that layup.
Kesa ma-foul pa siya, coach, no, kung ito-challenge niya. And almost a steal from Dexter Lupar. Here's Torralba. Down to 7. Great passing. Just couldn't get that basket. Here's Querido going reverse.
In the open court, it is close to impossible to stop itong si Jigs Querido.
Harabeo against Jigs Querido. Wow. Alarcon against Jacob Trinidad. Doring wide open. In and out. Here's Stephen Torralba.
Up and down basketball we're seeing. Pati bayan ng conditioning to.
But that time, Garcia scores on the other end.
Oh, that could be a good sign para dito kay Garcia. He's been struggling from the 3. Baka makatulong na makita niya nahuhulog yung tira niya.
Escoto dishing it out. Jigs Querido touched it last. A minute and 25 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. 76-57. Here's Serrano, hands it off to De Guzman. The fake, the step through and the basket.
What a beautiful move mula dito kay Angelo De Guzman, able to get his defender up in the air.
And a steal from the Blue Thunder. Jacob Trinidad, sidestep beauty.
Here come once again the pressure defense of RTU, making things happen for them.
Final minute of the third quarter. Querido on top of the key. Here's Dexter Lupar. Finally, he gets one to go.
And this is one guy who needs to get more touches para dito sa Arandia.
80-59 with 37 seconds left here in the third. Soriano. Ooh, that one was way off. Arabejo, another miss. Gonatise on the other end.
An easy layup right there for Gonatisi, uncontested. It all started that great defense that they showed.
Jacob Trinidad breaking the ankles of Gonatise and draws a foul against Jigs Querido.
Number 6, Dexter Lupar, that's his second.
Oh, that's Dexter Lupar rather.
2 free throws for Jacob.
Oh, that foul could have gone either way. Pero maganda rin yung atake na yun. You know? Just took it strong to the hoop. Talking about itong si Trinidad. Not bothered by those two big guys underneath.
For RTU, coach, they have a really deep lineup na lahat ng ipasok nila can contribute.
No.
Habang ito namang Arandia, their line is short right now. Couple of misses for Jacob Trinidad. That's unusual. And a timeout has been called by Arandia College with 5 seconds remaining here in the third. 80-61 RTU. Five seconds remaining here in the third. Arandia College, what will they do? Down to 4. Here's Jigs Querido against Arabejo. Finally, something they can get going from. Approaching the fourth and final quarter. 80-63. Let's take a look at this once again. Talk about pushing the pace. Ito Arandia College. 5 seconds, making the most out of it. Jigs Querido. 80-63 is the score at the end of third. RTU in the lead. Fourth and final quarter here in the third game of our Friday quadruple header. All happening here in Central Recreation and Fitness Center in the heart of Quezon City. RTU versus Arandia. 80-63 in favor of the RTU Blue Thunder. 17-point lead. Coach, still a lot of time, but they have to do it right now.
So that was a strong third quarter for RTU. A lot of guys scoring para sa kanila. But on the side of Arandia, it was all Jigs Querido. He's been carrying the load for his team. Question is, does he have enough gas to get a comeback? Dahil malaki-laki pa itong kanilang inahabol dito.
And also, how do you stop a team like RTU Blue Thunders? You can stop one guy per possession, but there's 4 remaining. Meron pang 4.
And it's because of the unselfishness na meron itong kupunan na to, no? They don't care who scores for as long as the team scores. Kaya ang hirap talagang bantayan.
And a stop coming from the RTU Blue Thunder squad. Ito na ulit sila. Escoto has it. Now it's Nitura. One dribble pull-up won't go. Angelo De Guzman setting up a horns play. De Guzman with 5. De Guzman! Wow! What a shot for Angelo De Guzman!
That was really creative para kay De Guzman. Humihingi pa ng foul sa pagkakataon na yun.
And a traveling violation is gonna be called against Garcia.
Patuloy ang problema para dito sa panig ng Arandia. They were really trying to push that ball, wanting to get a quick basket. Pero yun nga, the defense was there, really set, waiting for them to attack.
Here's Angelo De Guzman once again. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Serrano nowhere to go. 5 seconds. Here's Prolies down to 3. And they turn the ball over.
A rare miscue para dito sa panig ng RTU. These are the types of situations that you want to pound on if you're Arandia.
Here's Doring. Won't go on that three-pointer. Serrano with that emphatic rebound. Escoto. Binibilisan nila yung basketball ngayon, coach.
And I like the basketball IQ. Itong si Escoto. He knew what he wanted with that basketball even before it came to his hands.
Another stop from the Blue Thunder. Prolies, sidestep. Just couldn't get that one to go. Ito na ulit si Jigs Querido. Dropping it down low. Brian Alarcon. Nilapit. Brian Alarcon. Wala pa din. Takbo na ulit. Itong RTU. De Guzman. And the foul on Jigs Querido.
Kung takbuhan lang din ang labanan, De Guzman has the advantage against Querido. But Querido not allowing an easy basket. Ang problema, gets another foul. Itong si Jigs.
84-65 with 7:03 remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. A tall order, a really high mountain to climb for Arandia College Rhinos. And a couple of misses, unusual for Angelo De Guzman. Here's Garcia against Escoto. Garcia able to get that one in.
Strong drive mula dito kay Garcia. That time going to his right. Finding the gap on that defense. And yun talaga yung kinakailangan niyang gawin dito. Mas maging aggressive pa.
And a couple of misses na to from outside kay Escoto after he hits 3 3-pointers noong third quarter.
This is not a good stretch para dito sa RTU. Good thing they have a cushion here do sa malaking kalamangan na nabuo nila, but they're not moving that basketball the same way they did in the first 3 quarters.
Ang factor doon, coach, ang malaking factor doon, Stephen Toralba.
Oo.
From defense to offense siya palagi. Here they go again. Antonio Nitura. De Guzman. Wala pa din. De Guzman pa rin. Now it's Escoto. Handing it off. John Prolies. Traveling violation. Hindi in-expect ni Escoto na babagsak pa sa kanya yung bola ulit doon.
A perfect example na lahat ng sobra nakakasama. They already had an open shot. Pero yun nga, gusto nilang ibalik yung pasahan eh. The intention was good. Execution naman nagka-problema.
Here's Garcia. Lot of time on their shot clock. Garcia able to knock that one down.
That's a tough shot para kay Garcia. Crossing over from the left to the right with that fall-away jumper.
John Prolies. Able to see an opening. Just couldn't get that basket to go. 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Doring. Finishing with that left hand. Prolies. And Jigs Querido. taking it strong to the hole, that one. Sunod-sunod ang turnover nitong RTU Blue Thunder squad ngayong fourth quarter.
For the Blue Thunders, 2 free throws for Jinx Kano.
Talking about
84.
turnovers, no? Dami nga na para dito sa panig ng RTU. And this is the type of situation where you want to build your character and kumbaga ipakita mo yung killer's instinct, eh, diba? You already have a huge lead. At ayaw mo namang pabayaan na maibaba pa to.
Sabi nga ni Angelica sa report niya kanina, you can't be complacent. Hindi pwedeng magre-relax tayo dito. 12 puntos na lang ang hinahabol ng Arandia. Escoto. Oh!
Narinig tayo itong si Escoto. No signs of slowing down for him. That's already his third three-pointer dito sa ating ball game.
Hindi yun yung mabigat dun, coach, eh. Yung composure niya na okay, kahit sumablay ako ng dalawang sunod sa tres, hindi pa rin mawawala yung kumpiyansa ko.
That's the shooter's mentality na talking about itong si Escoto. Minsan kailangan talaga sa player yan because you cannot allow your previous mistakes or previous missed shots to affect the next one.
Proles handing it off. Here's Antonio Nitura. Proles inside, short. Takbo na ulit itong Arandia. Doring. Wala pa rin. Alarcon.
Good effort mula dito kay Alarcon, tracking that loose ball and getting that two-pointer para dito sa Arandia.
Balik na dito si Stephen Toralba. 3 minutes and 54 seconds remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. 7 seconds to shoot. Another turnover. Garcia. This one is big!
That is big indeed para dito sa Arandia. Garcia coming alive here in the fourth.
They led by as high as 20 big points. Now it's just 10. And a steal! Garcia cutting it down to just 8 points. And somebody is down right now. It's Escoto.
Not a good sign para dito sa RTU on that last play. A steal from behind mula dito kay Garcia. After that, we saw itong si Escoto holding on to his shoulder.
Hope it's okay for him. He's still down.
And that is his shooting hand.
87-79. What an incredible turn-off event para dito sa laro na to.
For RTU, we talked about developing that killer's instinct para naman sa Arandia. Not giving up. Making the necessary stops. Don't look now. We have a ball game.
Things just got interesting here in the fourth quarter. 87-79 with 3:19 remaining here in this game after multiple turnovers from RTU Blue Thunders. Nakapitalize ng Arandia yon, coach, eh.
Totoo yan, and they did that nang hindi itong si Querido. It was all Garcia with the help of itong si Doring.
Back in the ball game. Jarabejo has it. Now it's Stephen Toralba. Nitura. This one is big. Garcia couldn't get that three-pointer to go. Antion gets the rebound. Here's Nitura. They have the numbers. Nitura gets fouled by Garcia.
Probably not the best shot para dito sa Arandia. No? Another early three-pointer. And again, RTU quick to recognize that they have the numbers in the open floor. Itong Sinitura took it strong and got that foul.
This has been a tough ball game for Arandia all game long, as they haven't taken the lead yet. But things are not looking good for the RTU squad, especially on the free throw line.
And normally a guy who shoots well from the free throw line, tong si Nitura, missing 2 shots right there.
Doring. Piedad offers the pick. Piedad. Off to the right. Lapit na tayo sa ating twilight zone. Antonio Nitura against Doring. Nitura gets blocked by Querido. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Traveling violation.
Great defensive effort on the part of Arandia, especially itong ang si Jigs Querido who denied that shot of Nitura.
Things just got more and more interesting here in this game. Garcia wide open. Jigs Querido just moving without the ball. He has not been the best factor here in the fourth quarter. Pero kita mo naman, coach, 6 na lang ang kalamangan ng RTU.
And no matter how he struggles, in the end game, you would still go to your best player.
Stephen Torralba. Oh!
He had to take that one. Shot clock was winding down.
This possession could change the story for Arandia, and they turned the ball over.
They didn't have the numbers in that last sequence, 2 against 3. Could have opted to take it out. Pero ito, may pagkakataon pa, may oras pa para dito sa Arandia.
Antonio Nitura. 1 minute and 29 seconds remaining here in this game. Nitura with 9. Nitura almost losing the leather. Forces one up. And the ball will go the other side.
Just poor spacing para sa RTU in that last possession. Nitura, nowhere to go. And ngayon, babalik ang possession dito sa Arandia.
1 minute and 15 seconds remaining. 87-81. RTU still in the lead by 6. Final 75 seconds of the game. 87-81 is the score.
This is an important possession para dito sa Arandia. A basket here will put a lot of pressure on RTU.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. A make or break possession for the Rhinos. Here's Garcia, the man of the moment. Down to 10 seconds. Piedad. Oh!
That was good execution on the part of Arandia. They got the shot that they wanted.
1 minute and 6 seconds remaining here in this game. 87-81. 4 seconds to shoot for the Rhinos. What will they do? Baseline inbound. Jigs Querido makes it a 4-point game.
And we saw that play coming from a mile away. Nobody there, staying home on Jigs Querido.
54 seconds remaining. 87-83. Ball is in the hands of Stephen Torralba. 7 seconds to shoot. Torralba in traffic.
And this is where you separate the men from the boys. Torralba, the composure to get that shot.
Doring. In and out. 32 seconds remaining. Trinidad. Icing on the cake. Cherry on top. 30 seconds remaining. 91-83.
That's his second personal foul.
For a while there, we thought that Arandia could bring this game closer. But again, RTU making the necessary stops and able to activate their running game. Trinidad leading everybody there for this end one opportunity. A chance for him to ice this one.
If only Arandia played the way they were playing nung fourth quarter, would you think, Coach, that would be a different story?
Oh, definitely. Arandia played with a lot of composure and energy here in the fourth. Pero yun nga, masyado nang malalim yung kanilang hinabol dito. And again, this is one of those games where you would see the importance of free throws. Diba? Ang dami rin nilang sinablay na free throws early on in this game. A lot of turnovers. Para naman sa RTU, it would have been an easier finish for them had they protected that 20-point lead. So, lesson for both these teams itong laron to.
And para sa Arandia College, Coach, they relied on the three-pointers so much nung first half.
Testament. Yeah.
Oh, hindi nag-work for them eh.
Kaya nga eh.
9 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. 10-point lead. It was down to just 4 points nung 1 minute and 6 seconds remaining. And RTU, it's kind of safe to say, Coach, no, that RTU has this game in the bag.
But this is one of those games where talagang babalikan nyo if you're RTU, and especially a good 4-minute stretch of the fourth quarter wherein they had empty possessions and they were turning the ball over. That is something that could not happen again, especially papunta na nga tayo sa mga more important games dito sa ating tournament against teams who are more stacked in the lineup. Mahihirapan sila kapag gano'n na naging performance nila in the fourth.
I'm sure they'll be happy with this win, Coach. A win is still a win, but the way they ended things to get this win wasn't very ideal for them, especially with how they played during the last 3 quarters.
That's true. Para naman dito sa panic ng Arandia, you'd be happy. Yung fourth quarter naman din, titingnan nyo yun because that's really where you played with a lot of voice.
And that will do it. Rizal Technological University escaping Arandia College Rhinos 93-83. What a game we just saw. It was as high as 20 big points. Nakuha nilang maibaba ng 4. But still, things were just so much for Arandia College, Coach.
Well, RTU just showing a lot of weapons here in this game. Yung opensa nila talagang mahirap mahuli because anybody can score and they force a lot of turnovers on defense. Pero para dito nga sa panig ng Arandia, the good thing about them is nakita talaga nila sino yung mga pupuntahan nila. It's just a matter of getting the ball in the hands of those players when they want to.
And the score of 93 netong RTU Blue Thunder. One guy has done most of the damage. It's number 25, Stephen Toralba, who had a scoring output nung first and second quarter, Coach. He's been instrumental talaga nung first.
Well, itong si Toralba, he has been consistent from the first half and yung performance in the end game really set the difference dito sa ating laro.
And he's not only doing that on offense, on defense also, doon nagsisimula yung kanyang opensa. Meanwhile, si Angelica Sarmiento kasama ang ating best player of the game, Stephen Toralba.
At kasama ko na nga si Stephen Toralba. Stephen, congratulations for being the best player of the game. And in the last 2 minutes, the Rhinos got close as much as 4 points at hindi ito naging madali para sa inyo. How do you manage to keep the momentum and win the game?
Nag-usap-usap po kami. Talagang pinagandaan po namin yung Arandia dahil po sa nangyari po sa amin sa PUP. Kaya po, ginawa po namin yung best namin, nag-communicate kami, nag-settle kami sa sistema ni Coach. Yun lang po.
And this is your first time being the best player of the game. Ano naman ang iba sa performance mo ngayon compared to other games?
Mas handa po sa ngayon na laro kasi dahil po sa mga pas na talo po namin, pinersonal ko po yun, talaga nag-ensayo ako, double effort po ako. Yun po, tas nakinig lang po sa mga coach, kinausap po yung mga teammates ko para po maglaro po kami as a team.
Thank you so much. And baka meron ka din gustong batiin or pasalamatan.
Una-una, kapasahan po kay Lord na binigay niya po yung panalo sa amin. Kay Papa po, shoutout po kay Papa, kay Rodel Toralba na nagalit po sa akin last game sa nangyari po. Hindi na po yung maulit. Sabi po sa inyo, babawi po ako. Shoutout po sa mama ko, sa mga teammate ko, kila Yuan, kila Shop ko, kila Tita Nene, para po sa yung game. Sumalangit tawa po sa tita ko, para sa inyo po. Kila Lola Nena, sa mga pizza ko, Ate Sam. Yun lang. Kila Kuya MJ po, kila Ate Jewel, kila Irel, Ojoy, MJ, yun lang po.
Maraming salamat once again.
Kay Kuya Alan po pala. Shoutout.
Okay, thank you so much and congratulations once again. Back to you, Charles and Coach Mello.
Thank you so much, Angelica. Congratulations, Stephen Toralba and the rest of the RTU Blue Thunder squad for winning after a tough loss against PUP Admirals. Coming up, it's the battle between College of St. Catherine, Quezon City going up against PMI Admirals for our fourth and final game of our Friday quadruple header here in the FEBL.